178 times to get a 30-second video of, "Hi, I'm Tianna and this is my dealership." And it was so nerve-wracking, but eventually, like, it's any habit, like, eventually you keep doing it and you're just gonna get it down. And to anybody listening that says, "Oh yeah, I tried doing videos and, you know, none of that worked and I felt awkward," and things like that, it's like, yeah, you don't think Ellen or anybody on TV feels awkward constantly smiling or being like hoity-toity, like, "Yeah, it's me." Like, of course it's uncomfortable, it's nerve-wracking. You talk to these people, celebrities, all the time. They tell you, "I have different personas." That's what I had to do. I had to tell myself, I'm a different person right now. When I walk into this dealership, I am T got your keys. I'm not Tianna Mick, I'm T got your keys. So that's what I would tell people listening, like, what's your persona? You know, Beyonce has her persona. What is yours? What are you doing to feed your persona? Not your ego. There's a difference. It's feed your persona and how to, you know, upload content around that. You know, some people are boring, which is whatever, but your persona could be a Jim Carrey kind of funny guy. You could pretend to be anybody you want, and when you walk out of the dealership, nobody's gonna think you're not. Does that make sense?
A little bit. I think people are afraid of what other people might think.
Oh, yeah.
So they feel stupid. And I try to tell people the reason you feel stupid is because you value other people's opinion over your own, because you don't value yourself enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to teach people how to value themselves. Now, you know, Bradley On Demand, a training system, Sean Bradley, who's sitting here with you. Now, there was an advantage with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Yeah.
he's been in the business forever. He's got a training program and a consulting company for car dealerships, BDCs, internet, showroom traffic, prospecting. Were you learning all that growing up?
Yeah, not that I wanted to, but I was like subconsciously immersed into everything that my family was doing and all the success that they were having. Just because I even remember like playing on my DS, I was playing Mario Kart on my DS and just drifting, and I would listen to my stepdad making calls saying, you know, "You always have to be closing or selling," and, you know, different things like that, that as a child I would want to put in my headphones and kind of block it out. But now that I got older, I was like, hold on, like you said, that was an advantage. You know, my parents weren't quote unquote being annoying or quote unquote trying to make me, you know, eat the vegetables I didn't want to eat. They were subconsciously prepping me for my adult life and for me to, you know, try to take over this industry.
Is that your goal?
Yes.
You want to take it over?
Absolutely. I want to take it over, but with not just on my own, with people. I want to bring people with me. Like we were mentioning before. I want to match the right people with the right job, regardless being diverse or not. But if I look around my clique and my, you know, network, we're all diverse. So going back to, you know, automotive and things like that, I think it needs to come down to who you are as a person and try to feed into that. And like I said, try to create your own persona, because you said people might feel embarrassed or they don't want to do certain things because they might feel ashamed. But like you said, it's because their thoughts are overpowering your actions of what you want to do. And so why are you letting people do that? Why are you letting people put their and what I want to say is also is they're kind of jealous if you think about it, right? That you kind of have the guts and the nerve to kind of go up and shoot a video or to actually go out and do it. It's easy to sit back and shit talk. It's easy to sit back and say, "Oh my god, why is he doing that? That's so dumb." It's hard to do it. So when people are making fun of you or you feel like you're being embarrassed because people aren't doing anything, just go back and think to yourself, I'm doing something. What are you doing? I'm actually doing something. So you should feel embarrassed.
Okay, so if I got some car dudes or car girls listening to me right now, they should take out their iPhone and start making videos.
Yes, definitely.
What kind of videos? What would they say?
Yeah, so videos that I would do are going to be like introduction videos. So, and this goes back to the automotive industry being decades behind of any other industry. We don't even have videos, and sometimes people in the dealerships, pictures of who works there. So if I said, "Oh yeah, come into the dealership, you're gonna meet Brad," there's not even a picture of Brad. Who's Brad? Like, I'm gonna walk in and feel so uncomfortable versus I'm gonna say, like, when I walked in here into the Dropping Bomb studio, I was super comfortable. There was a sign, it said, "Welcome, Tianna Mick." I was super excited. People were there, you know, greeting me at the door. It was very welcoming. It was an experience. But a lot of dealers don't do that. They just say, "Yeah, come in whenever," and if they come in, you know, they just get with whatever person's available. It's not an experience anymore. So I would say to start making videos on the experience. What experience do you want your customers to have? So introductory videos. I'm Tianna Mick. This is what we're going to be doing. You're gonna park here into this parking spot. You're gonna come into those doors, and you're gonna see me. I'm gonna be standing there greeting you. Just because simple things like that, Brad, you wouldn't believe goes such a long way in this industry that it blows my mind that people aren't doing it now.
Well, they're going to start if they want to sell 20 plus cars.
Yes.
How long did it take you before you started averaging 20 plus cars?
I want to say probably 3 months into the business, and the first month being, just immersed. Like you said, it was kind of like boot camp, just product knowledge, how to talk to people. It's a lot of psychology too. If you think about it, how people sit or position their hands, or when they look at their wife when they say something, that means they're lying, versus if they just keep looking at me when they say something, different things like that. And then, to get your feet wet, just because it is nerve-wracking to go up to somebody and say, hey, do you want to buy this $50,000 car? And that's on the cheap end sometimes,